The Salton Sea scratches the surface of a drug world seldomly utilized in favor of a complex character.
Canada be damned. I'm going to the Klondike.
The Klondike is Canada.
Giorgio, you be doing just fine, brother.
It seems the take Hollywood has on the seedy underworld of hard drugs, addicts, and dealers is all too narrow. Far too often, drugs covered are limited to cocaine and heroin, and the characters we see on screen are either up-and-coming dealers, soon to be kingpins, or sympathetic addicts, struggling to kick the habit. But in the early 2000s, a new film emerged, which challenged that norm and brought us something refreshing. That film is The Salton Sea. Not only did this film introduce us to the world of amphetamines, but it made the world more of a backdrop and less of a central focus. For those who don't know, The Salton Sea is the story of Danny Parker, played by Val Kilmer, who does a U-turn on his pleasant life in order to enter the world of speed freaks and find a crucial answer from his past. If this sounds vague and cryptic, that's because it's meant to be. It's difficult to talk about the Salton Sea without giving away major twists or plot details. Hopefully, if I've done my job correctly, I will have informed you on enough to check out the Salton Sea for yourself without ruining it. But if you have seen the Salton Sea, you know that this is not just a film to explore amphetamines. Although the neurotic and chaotic realm of that drug is seen through things like the performances and production design, we're given just enough of it to remind us that we're not here for that. Among the top of the list of things we should be here for is the cast. Starting with Val Kilmer, we get a character who's not so straightforward. Perhaps not since The Saint have we had a Val Kilmer character as complex as Danny Parker, or should I say, Tom Van Allen.
My name is Tom Van Allen. I'm a trumpet player. I live across the hall. My name's Danny Parker. My name is Tom Van Allen. I play the trumpet.
Okay, Danny.
I'm not Danny!
I'm sorry. I'm not Danny, okay? Are you listening?
My name is Tom Van Allen. I'm a trumpet player.
For those of you who don't know, this is Tom Van Allen, a.k.a. Danny Parker.
Unlike The Saint, we get multiple identities within one role, yet the performances aren't all that different. Obviously, Val Kilmer is more than capable of wearing different hats, if need be. This can be seen in The Saint, as well as several other Val Kilmer roles. But for the sake of the character and plot, it's not required, and would probably be more of a hindrance to the film, rather than an asset. The post-tweaker character of Danny Parker is the identity we, the audience, are introduced to, and spend the most time with. However, through voiceovers and flashbacks, it quickly becomes apparent that not all is as it seems. The facade of the pre-tweaker Tom Van Allen is completely different from that of Danny Parker, but that's the extent of it. The exterior of the character is totally transformed, but the soul of the initial character remains. Once the grand scheme is revealed, and all of the cards are shown, it becomes clear why this is. Even though Val Kilmer is a brilliant actor who can dive deep into a character, Tom Van Allen is merely an everyday guy who uses whatever acting abilities he can muster as a means to an end. His eye is on the prize, and through his occasional action and voiceover, we understand he's driving towards something bigger, even if we don't fully know what that is. It is for this reason Danny Parker uses amphetamines, but it is Tom Van Allen who won't allow himself to get consumed by them. This is why the dingy world of LA's tweaker scene takes more of a back seat. It is not the drugs which motivate Tom Van Allen, but something else. Outside of Kilmer, the Salton Sea has a colorful cast of characters. Some are far more significant than others in terms of their role in the plot. Those with less significance tend to be the ones who go big with their performances, but they merely seem to prop up this world more than anything else. However, in the case of the Tweakers, these big performances set the stage for the stark contrast between the regular world and the world of the Tweaker. Quite often, the contrast is so different, it can literally be seen as night and day.
Yeah! Who the fuck are you?
It's me, man. It's Jimmy.
You're sitting here like some slick used car salesman trying to lowball me. Looks like we got a deal.
I'm going to wrap this up here, and although I haven't gone into more of the specifics of the Salton Sea, like the secondary cast, the direction, etc., I hope this video above all has piqued your interest. With the exception of some minor elements which feel out of place, the Salton Sea continues to age well after nearly 20 years. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat, and if you have, you definitely wouldn't be wasting your time with a revisit. I say that because after nearly 20 years, it's surprising to see that few films since have tried to emulate exactly what the Salton Sea has done. Explore and unveil a world rarely seen. And with a superb cast and clever plot, I'm grateful this hasn't been done, because it would only build up a tolerance to a film of this sort. That type of devaluation would dismantle the Salton Sea's biggest assets, its uniqueness and the surprises it brings. What more could you ask of a film?